Hey there viewers, welcome back to Ray of All Trades. Time to do some maintenance on a push mower. Give it a quick pull, close the bail, give it a quick pull, make sure everything feels normal. So then we're going to get this mower flipped up on its side. For this mower, you always want the carburetor to be on the top side, which means we're going to turn it over on this side. So let's pull this deflector chute off of it so that we can rotate it on its side easier. Those to the side. Rotate carburetor side up always, so otherwise the oil will find its way to the filter. Let's take the blade off the bottom and then scrape the underside of the deck. This one's a 16 millimeter. Pull the blade off, we're going to sharpen that. Let's get all of this debris cleaned up out of here. You've got most of the debris off of there. I like to use a little bit of fluid film. Just helps protect it. This one's going to be sitting over the winter. Just helps protect the metal from rusting. Any little bit helps. Let's get the blade sharpened up. It's actually not that bad. So let's just take a little bit of an edge off of here. If you forget which way is up, the curled edge always points up. It would never face down. And the cutting edge, the blade spins this direction, so the cutting edge is on this side. All right, 40 foot-pounds. We're done underneath the deck. So while I was under here cleaning up, I was looking for any sort of a drain hole for the oil. Some of them have a drain hole here for the oil to drain out. When you don't have it, you actually take the oil out of the dipstick fill tube. I'll show you that here in a second. We're going to be taking all of this gas out of here and putting it into a car and then putting some non-ethanol for the winter time. The oil fill tube or dipstick tube is right here. Oil actually really looks good. I winterized this thing last year and it didn't get a whole lot of use, it looks like. Anyway, we're going to still change the oil. So I'm going to stick a pan underneath it. I've taken that out. And then we're going to tip this mower up. And if you can imagine, all we're trying to do is get all of this to the lowest point. So we're going to tilt it up and then just make sure the engine's sitting to where that's the lowest point. The majority of the oil out. So whenever you've got old oil containers that have the sight glass with the measurements on the side and it comes with the funnel cap, I always save these. You can use this to measure the amount of oil and then obviously squirt that into that smaller opening. So then you can buy larger quantities of oil and know exactly how much you're putting in there. Very handy to have. Frugal tip of the day. That's kind of funny. On the Briggs website, it said it was either 15 ounces or 18 ounces. So I filled this up to right at about 18 ounces. I'm going to leave a little bit left in. So I can either put it all in and drain some out if it's too full, or put most of it in and check it and then see if it's full or needs some more. About 3 ounces left. Let's check and see if this is full or if it's still showing it needs some. I think we're actually full. So, and you never want to overfill these things. You don't want to underfill it either. But too much is definitely bad for them. We're done with putting this side down. Pull off the spark plug boot. Let's go ahead and put a brand new spark plug in it since we have it. I'm going to save this old one for testing future equipment. Make sure we're gapped at 30 thousandths. Part number 496018S as in Sierra. Even if you get a kit that's got a spark plug in it, try to use OEM spark plugs whenever possible. We used to never see that many failures, but man, I see a lot of them lately. Spark plug boot back on. So I'm going to cover that hole, blow some of that debris from around there. That hole is the input to the carburetor. New air filter. And the last thing I want to do, which, well, not the last, I still want to grease the axles, grease the wheels, but I want to get this gasoline changed out. This is a ethanol blend gasoline, and I'd like to put some non-ethanol in it. The gas is not going to go to waste. I'm going to put it in my Jeep or something like that. Get a clean container, and we're going to tip this thing up. Go ahead and fill it up with some of the good stuff. And we're going to add just a little bit of Stay-Bil. So this last step is a little bit controversial. Some people say that you don't want any grease and you want to run them dry. I actually think even if there is some grease that attracted some dirt, you have the opportunity to wipe it off as opposed to the plastic just basically wearing out. So we had 9/16 on the inside holding a nut, and then we had the 3/4 on the outside. So let's take that out. Let's clean this, get the old grease off of it. Just a dab on the inside. So greased, put the washer back just like that. Let's put the nut on the inside, just snug them up. Make sure it rotates. Just do that 3 more times. All right, let's give it a few primers. Pull the bail. There you go, maintenance on a push mower. This one's going to be set up for the winter. It's going to be able to hold that gas and everything else. One pull, starts right up. Fresh oil change, greased everything up, protected the metal over the winter, sharpened the blade. So come time for spring, it's going to be ready to roll. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. Hope you guys got something out of the video. If you did, smashing that like button and subscribe button helps the channel tremendously. Catch you on the next one.